Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Heart Warriors Tarot. My name's Deanna and this is going to be your daily energy reading for Wednesday, November the 6th. The moon is still in Capricorn today, and I thought I'd just let you know what happened before I sat down to do this reading, because I think things like this can mean something to someone and it may help you answer some questions or guide you in a certain direction. I was cleaning my windowsill, the inside of my windowsill, before I sat down to do this reading, and I saw, I'm not sure if it was a wasp or a honeybee because from a distance they kind of look the same to me. I saw it fly, kind of hurtle into a spider's web. And at first I didn't think it had been that wound up in the web, but spider webs are amazing things, they really are. And this honeybee or wasp couldn't quite get its feet free, and before you knew it, the spider had come in from the right and was pretty much on top of this wasp or bee, attacking it. The bee was a little bit bigger than the spider. I'm talking about, you know, just a little kind of spider you get in the UK, about this big. It's not huge, but it did a really good job attacking, immobilizing, and essentially killing this poor little bee or wasp. And it's not a nice thing to watch, you know. It's actually one of those things when you see it close up, it leaves you feeling a bit ew, and it sort of like had me reflecting about nature. You know, I'm a big fan of nature. Obviously nature is a beautiful thing, it's a powerful thing, it's also a thing with no feelings. It does not discriminate. Nature has no judgments in this kind of way. If you are in the wrong place at the wrong time you become a part of nature too. And it basically had me reflecting on whether we are a part of nature, how much we are a part of nature. And it made me reflect on how nature can be quite cruel, at least cruel through human eyes, when we see something like that happening, especially in kind of like some weird slow motion, which is what it looked like because it was all caught up in the spider web and couldn't move quickly. And it made me think about things like how we behave as human beings, the wars that we start, the arguments we make with people, and all those kinds of things. And it had me wondering whether that aspect of us actually comes from nature. Is it nurture? Is it nature? I mean, I think that as we grow up, we're pretty much made of equal parts nature and nurture. And it really made me reflect on how important it is as a species, because we have human consciousness, which is very different from any other animal in nature, how important it is for us to use that and rise above our base instincts, rise above the reactive impulses that we have, that we may use to our detriment, or that may hurt other people either directly or sometimes indirectly. The indirect things aren't necessarily our fault or completely our fault, but with a little bit more thought, a little bit more consciousness, we may not necessarily do half of those indirect things that we mean to. And it just had me thinking about everything along those lines. And I just wanted to put that out there to you, because as someone who works with shamanic principles, I do look at these things going on in the environment. I do connect with what's going on as messages for me sometimes and so on. So I thought I'd let you know that is what I saw before I sat down to start this reading, and I wanted to get it out there as well, so it doesn't actually colour the reading, but it could be a message for you. Okay okay, so I have the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot here. This is the deck I'm going to be using for doing the reading today, and I'm going to chime my singing bowl now. So take a deep breath in, focus on your breathing, on yourself, and have a think about which area of your life you would like some advice and guidance on. And I'd like to thank Great Spirit, our angels and guides, for being with us today and guiding this reading for the highest good of all. If you're new to my channel, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. These daily readings take place every day and they are for all star signs. It doesn't matter what country you live in, when you were born. It's all about your intuition and how you connect to the readings, either the title, the words that I use, the images on the cards, and so on. Everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description below. Okay, universe, spirit, angels, guides, what messages do you have for my viewers today? What messages do you have for my viewers today? This is another card that's come up quite a lot recently, the Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles, which is very nice next to that Eight of Pentacles. Very nice. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, which is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pick up a card for the overarching theme, the sort of overriding energies that colour the whole reading. But first, I just want to say these three cards are absolutely beautiful. And whatever you might be doing, especially in your work or career life at the moment, even if it's a little thing, whatever it is that you're doing that's kind of sparking your passion, your dedication, your hard work and your inspiration, do it, because it's going to lead to some element of stability and foundation. It is a new opportunity. It will bring you new opportunities as well. Okay, it'll open up, I feel like, little avenues for you, small pathways, but it's going to lead you somewhere where you can actually feel some kind of pleasure here and some kind of stability, some kind of satisfaction in work well done, but also what it brings to you financially. That's really nice. Okay, this card is symbolizing the overarching theme for the whole reading. Here we go, the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is showing me that there may have been a period where you have been a little bit up in the air about which direction to go in with something. You might have had many choices in front of you, many pathways you could have gone down, many opportunities to look at. You may genuinely have had many interests, many passions, or just a few different ways that you could go within your work, within your job, within your career, and so on and so on. There's this feeling I have like you've been wanting to expand, but you haven't known how to do it. I feel like this particular energy is now fading. It is behind you because these three cards hold a very focused energy where you're very clear on what it is that you want to do and the direction that you want to go in. Even if you're not 100% clear, the focus is there, the new doorway is opening, and you are going along this new path and this new doorway with quite a lot of happiness here. You're quite happily walking down that path. So I would say go with it and don't question it too much. Don't doubt it, because this card here, the Seven of Cups, is all about doubt. It's all about not knowing what's reality and what's illusion. It's about not knowing what's going to work out for you and what isn't, not having a true hold of your feelings. That's what this card is about. And I do feel like this is behind you now, okay, or at least has the potential to be behind you. And one of the ways you can put this behind you is to really focus on what it is that's bringing you happiness at the moment. And I feel like I want to say material happiness, because I feel the material aspect here, the financial aspect, the resources that whatever work you're doing provides for you is actually very important with these three cards, and it's something that you get a lot of pleasure out of as well. So whatever you're doing in that area, go for it. Look at this, my tea light's gone out again. I haven't even done that many readings since the last tea light went out. Okay, this is your advice and guidance card. This is what your angels and guides might want you to know about this particular situation. We have the Devil card there. What's that saying to me is try not to let the things that have trapped you in the past continue to trap you. There's a sense here with these two cards of some kind of cycle, mental cycle even maybe, that has kept happening over and over again. And it may be because of some kind of deep-seated fear, some kind of instability with your root chakra, with the way that you ground yourself in your life, within your identity, and so on and so on. There may have been some kind of instability there, and that has what has led to this kind of uncertainty, not knowing kind of who you are almost, or which direction you want to go in, or how to root yourself in the material world. Sometimes the Devil card represents the material world, and it's not necessarily a negative card. It just symbolizes Earth in its three-dimensional quality. It symbolizes materialness and the way that we have to live life day to day. And sometimes, and you see this a lot with people who are very spiritual and very kind of up in the air a little bit, that they do find it hard to root themselves in the material world. These three cards are telling me you have the opportunity today, around now, or at the time you're seeing this reading, if you resonate with it, to walk into something you are very skilled at, passionate about, dedicated at doing, and it's going to open you new doors, and it's going to take you to a place where you can find that grounding, that rooting, and that stability, and it's going to bring that financial security your way that you are looking for. I'm getting a message here as well about it being okay to play with your money. Okay, that's not me saying it's okay to spend it willy-nilly if you don't have it or anything like that, but the message coming through, literally the words I'm hearing is it's okay to play with your money. Okay, and I'm seeing in my mind, even though this is the Page of Pentacles, I'm seeing him a little bit like the juggler in the Two of Pentacles, where he's really having a great time with all the things that he's doing. Even though he's carrying a few heavy burdens, he's having to juggle a lot, he's actually making play of it, he's making fun of it, he's actually putting a show on for his audience. Because when life gives you lemons, you make lemonade. That is what the Two of Pentacles is about, and the juggler energy in that Two of Pentacles. And even though the Two of Pentacles isn't here, I'm getting a very similar energy here with this Page of Pentacles, which is telling me that what you want to do is you want to go into any new opportunity or venture that comes because of your skills and knowledge and know-how in a very open and playful way, and make the most of it. And there we go. That's a beautiful reading. I'm going to leave it there. I will carry on putting more cards out and throwing out a couple of runestones in the extended reading. That's going to give me a bit more information about this particular situation. If you're interested in that, the link is in my description below or in my bio. Otherwise, I shall see you tomorrow for tomorrow's reading. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.